Success changes the chemistry of the brain, making you more focused, smarter, more confident, and more aggressive. The effect is as strong as any drug, and the more you win, the more you will go on to win. But the downside is that winning can become physically addictive. Welcome to the Financial Library, where we talk about the books that will help you to become rich. Today we're talking about the book The Winner Effect, written in 2012 by Robertson. This book explores the fascinating psychological and neurological changes that occur when we experience success. It delves into how victories, big or small, can rewire our brains, increase our confidence, and create a self-reinforcing cycle of success. However, Robertson also warns that unchecked success can lead to overconfidence, entitlement, and even destructive behaviors. By understanding the science behind winning, we can harness its power for long-term growth and resilience, rather than falling into the traps of arrogance and complacency. Robertson is a cognitive neuroscientist and professor with extensive research on psychology, leadership, and brain function. He has worked in both academic and applied settings, studying how human behavior is shaped by emotions, cognition, and social interactions. His work provides a scientific approach to understanding success and how the brain adapts to winning and losing. The book is structured around psychological principles and real-world examples, using case studies from business, politics, sports, and history. It breaks down the science behind winning into digestible insights that can be applied to everyday life. Now, don't forget to subscribe, and let's get to the summary. Success isn't just about talent or hard work. It's about how winning changes your brain. The Winner Effect explains that every time you succeed, your brain releases dopamine, a neurotransmitter associated with pleasure and motivation. This chemical reinforcement makes you more confident, increasing your chances of future victories. But there's a catch. Too much success can distort reality, leading to overconfidence, reckless decision-making, and even a sense of invincibility. Robertson illustrates this with examples from sports, politics, and business. He describes how successful athletes like Mike Tyson built momentum through continuous wins, but also how unchecked dominance led to their downfall. In politics, figures like Margaret Thatcher and Tony Blair displayed increased confidence after consecutive victories. But this sometimes resulted in poor decision-making due to an inflated sense of power. A key concept in the book is the idea that power and winning alter brain chemistry similarly to addictive drugs. When people gain power, their testosterone levels rise, making them more aggressive and competitive. At the same time, cortisol, the stress hormone, decreases, which can lead to reduced anxiety and greater risk-taking. While this can be beneficial, it also explains why some leaders become detached from reality over time. So, how can we use this knowledge to our advantage? Robertson suggests that the best way to hold and harness the winner effect is to build success gradually. Small wins matter. They train your brain to expect success, making future achievements easier. He advises setting incremental goals rather than aiming for one huge, life-changing victory. Another takeaway is the importance of humility and self-awareness. History shows that those who become too confident and ignore feedback often face downfall. Great leaders and entrepreneurs stay grounded by surrounding themselves with honest advisors and remaining open to learning, even after repeated successes. The book also touches on how environment and upbringing shape our responses to winning. People who grow up in competitive environments tend to develop a stronger winner effect, while those who are discouraged from competing may struggle to harness the power of success. This explains why some people thrive under pressure, while others collapse under the weight of expectation. Robertson also discusses the role of resilience in success. While winning can be addictive, losing is equally powerful in shaping character. The way we respond to failure determines whether we continue progressing or fall into cycles of self-doubt. He emphasizes that failure is not the opposite of success, but a stepping stone toward it. Many of the world's greatest achievers, from business moguls to athletes, have experienced devastating losses before they reach their peak. Understanding how to reframe failure as a learning experience is key to long-term growth. Furthermore, the winner effect highlights the dangers of absolute power. When someone experiences repeated victories, they might start believing they are infallible. This phenomenon is seen in dictators, CEOs, and even sports champions who refuse to acknowledge their mistakes. Robertson draws from neuroscience to explain how power can damage decision-making abilities, leading to disastrous consequences. The book offers examples of historical leaders who lost their grip on reality due to unchecked power, reinforcing the idea that self-awareness and external accountability are crucial. The book also presents a fascinating discussion on how the brain structures of winners and losers differ. Studies show that repeated success physically alters brain pathways, making future success more likely. However, if someone experiences repeated failure, the opposite effect occurs, making them more prone to future losses. This is why confidence and momentum are critical. Believing you can win actually increases your chances of success. But overconfidence, without a foundation of skill and effort, can lead to catastrophic failure. Another insight from the book is the concept of controlled risk-taking. Successful individuals understand when to push forward and when to step back. Winning doesn't mean taking reckless risks. It means knowing how to weigh opportunities strategically. Robertson explains that the most successful entrepreneurs and leaders are those who embrace challenges while maintaining awareness of their limitations. One of the more interesting sections of the book explores how competition itself shapes the human brain. Robertson explains that those who frequently engage in high-stakes challenges develop more resilience over time, as their brains become conditioned to handle pressure. On the other hand, individuals who avoid competitive situations or struggle with early losses may develop patterns of avoidance, limiting their potential for success. This is why exposure to controlled competition, whether in sports, business, or personal development, can create long-term benefits for mental toughness and confidence. The book also delves into the relationship between success and social influence. Robertson argues that winners naturally attract more followers and admiration, which in turn creates additional opportunities for success. This winner-take-all phenomenon is evident in such industries as business, entertainment, and politics, where early success can snowball into massive dominance. However, this also means that those who fail to capitalize on early wins can quickly be left behind. Finally, Robertson addresses the importance of sustainable success. He warns against the crash and burn effect seen in many high achievers who push themselves to extreme limits without considering long-term consequences. By balancing ambition with mindfulness, setting realistic goals, and maintaining a strong support network, individuals can create a lasting cycle of achievement rather than short-lived victories. Ultimately, the winner effect teaches us that winning is not just about external success, but also about understanding how our brains react to it. By being mindful of the psychological effects of victory, we can build sustainable success while avoiding the pitfalls of arrogance and overconfidence. If you want to learn how to turn small victories into lasting success, this book is a must-read. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next video.